Hi guys, so I'm on the Queen Mary and I came for the tour. It's the tour that shows you all of the restricted areas that people can't really come and see, like you have to buy specific tickets for it. So I'm nervous, I'm scared to see all of the actual like haunted places, if anything will happen, if I will see anything, hear anything. This is actually the women's bathroom that I'm in. This is my cozy outfit. I forgot to change my shoes in the car. And this is the bathroom. These are the pictures in the bathroom. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm so scared. Like, I was actually really scared driving up, but now that I'm in the boat, it's so fascinating and so beautiful here. I love history and I love vintage and just history, like just being on something that's historical. And it's so amazing being here. I'm really excited, I'm really happy. Just the smell of the boat is so amazing. It smells like wood. And so yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I'm done talking for now, and I hope you enjoy the clips. I'm gonna try to film as much as I can. So yeah, see you soon.
They're trying to flag out the floors again. So they started with this area, so we're all good to go. But the rest of the wood, it's all uneven, chipped up. You gotta fill it in, you gotta flatten it out. It got rained on for so long, you know. All right, folks, come on in.
Bro, the guy said the captain died.
Yeah, come on in, come on in. We can fill this area the best we can. Yes. I saved it specifically for this tour and the haunted cabin. That's a great question.
I'll just put my because I think
So currently the answer is no. But obviously she is still filling out and it's here.
my phone.
Oh yeah, I did general chat.
It's from the 50s.
From front to first.
There is more than all right. Hold on. This is just.
Don't be away.
I'm not going. I can't see.
This next area is dark, so if you need to, use your phone flashlights.
water in here. The original is I would stay.
Is this the original furniture?
Some of it is. Like the couch and chairs are not, but probably some of the tables.
There are no more smoking mirrors or purposeful haunting on board the Queen. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So please follow me inside. Now, I did mention that most of these rooms on board the Queen Mary can be rented out for various events. This room was rented out for a various event, and thus the setup. Now, feel free to have a seat, or maybe even a drink of water, as there is some in the back. I see. Gotta dance the dance floor.
How come I can hook up the ops though?
Because I don't know where it is.
Let me get the radio going. Oh, what a weirdo. Come my side. The lights just turned
Why'd the
off.
light turn off? I caught that on video too.
I just got my brown belt, so I said I didn't want to do it.
Feel free to have a seat wherever you like.
Mauritania room, or as it was known as during her sailing days, the tourist class main lounge. We were just at the first class main lounge in the Queen's Salon, so you can really see the separation in classes here. How grand that room was, how not so grand this one is. The Mauritania room had two other nicknames. The Garden Lounge, because of all of its flowery decor, and the Wicker Lounge, because of all of its wicker furniture. An event was happening in this room, so property services, they decided to come on in and start setting up. When these two ladies entered the room, they looked left and they saw a guest sitting in a chair, a wicker chair, dressed in 1930s, 40s period attire. Now, dressing in 1930s, 40s, 50s, 60s attire is not an uncommon occurrence here on the Queen Mary. A lot of people like to dress up and come on and have a lot of fun with it. It's something I highly suggest doing because it sounds absolutely like a blast. So the attire did not immediately throw off or set any red flags in the minds of these two property service ladies. They thought that if they started to set up for the events, the guest would simply leave of her own accord. Now eventually, the manager would walk in. Just check up on the two property service ladies, make sure they're all doing their job. And as soon as the manager walked in, she also looked left and saw in the middle of the dance floor, sitting in a wicker chair, a woman sitting wearing 30s, 40s period attire. So the manager, she looks over at the property service lady. She's like, hey, who is this? She's not supposed to be here. You know the guests aren't allowed to be in here. What's up? Property services, they say, oh, well, she was here when we got here, and she wasn't bothering anybody, so we decided to leave her alone. Maybe she'd leave of her own free will as soon as she saw that we were setting up for something. So, the manager, she walks over to the woman sitting in the chair and says, hey, you need to leave. All right, there's no one supposed to be here. We're setting up for an event. The woman sitting in the chair doesn't react. No, she simply continues to stare off into the distance. The manager, she ups the ante. If you don't leave, I will call security. They will escort you off the ship. The woman still continues to ignore the manager.
No, don't even touch her.
She continues to stare off into the distance.
Yep, fuck that.
But when the manager grabbed her radio, brought it to her mouth, that is when the woman decided to react.
Mm-hmm.
She stood up. She looked around the room. She even smiled.
Mm-hmm.
She said nothing, and her chair disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all three women gave the same reports. And if these reports are to be believed, this apparition lasted for 10 whole minutes, making it the longest apparition on board the Queen Mary. Once again, we don't know who she was or how she died. We believe this to be the residual energy of someone or many people who stayed in this room, enjoyed their time, and decided to come back for one last adventure. At this time, if you guys wanted to stand up, take a few photos, pictures, videos in this room, now is your time to do so. Question?
Where's the wicker chair?
Yeah.
There are no wicker chairs left
Where
in
is
this
it?
room, but it was in the middle of the dance floor over
It's
here.
gone now?
That's a good point.
All the original wicker furniture is gone out of this room.
Like over there on the hardwood?
Yes, that was the dance floor.
I bet.
Oh!
The real piano, not the original one, out of this room.
I'm on the chair.
Are you gonna tell me or you want me to tell him?
Go ahead. Oh.
Bro, you don't see that behind you? You probably want to move out of that seat. Yeah. I hope you're ready for it, but I mean, there's somebody dancing behind you. Looks like you're chosen because you sat there. Alright, bro. I mean,
What's this? This is it?
yeah, that's apparently really gross.
Where's the wicker?
Go take this.
Bro, this shit is dead ass metal. Like, this means
I'm surprised how it broke.
No, they go.
Sit in the chair. Sit in the chair.
numbers right here.
How's it going?
It's not in his hand. Is it you?
You think the ghost left this coffee?
I like it. Cosine.
Oh, this specter.
About 15 seconds. Come on.
AC, baby, AC.
We're gonna be comparing this. Favorite part. No, this is the best.
If it has neither, they will capture the entire trip. Oh, this is going to set out. Yes, and that's what these things are like. Money or work.
My last folks. So you guys get this responsibility. Each of the doors, the 2 doors, you're gonna close a lot like this. Just give it a good time. And they'll close themselves. I'll see you guys down there.
Yeah.
In the pool, unless the pool was first drained, scrubbed, and refilled.
How many chest sauce? He's not what?
Once again, it is dark inside, so if you need to, use your phone flashlight. When we get to the stairs, they are steep, so please watch your step.
A little bit.
This is how I go on the whole rest of the gym.
Every chance come down, we're gonna forward line street action. Do a right, right?
Cut your cake, you cake, you cake.
And have a couple forward.
That was before. And then they read outside.
The closer to the transmission is going to be the main reduction gear, which is in the middle of the engine. The turbine